Hello, everyone. My name is Danny, and I am reviewing the movie Humor Me. This is a 2018 film. It runs an hour and a half. It stars Jermaine Clement, Elliot Gould, Ingrid Michaelson, Annie Potts, Bebe Neuwirth. With an interminable case of writer's block and a personal family crisis, playwright Nate is forced to move into his father's retirement community. But a chance encounter with the local community theater group may help turn his life around, or signal the end of his once promising career for good. Marking his directorial debut, Sam Hoffman has lovingly crafted an endearing father-son tale with the right mixture of laughs and drama from his stellar cast, which includes singer-songwriter Ingrid Michaelson, two-time Emmy winner Bebe Neuwirth, and Golden Globe and Emmy nominee Annie Potts. This really doesn't have a rating. I'd probably have to give it the rating of R, but rated R movies are so tame nowadays, it seems like. So, can you really give rating R to hardly anything? I don't know. So, well, the first thing to talk about this movie with is it has a funny title of Humor Me, and it has a lot to live up for. So I'd say it's funny a lot most of the time. It tries to survive off kind of older people humor, and so I don't know if it really, the whole time can sustain on that, but I thought it was really good. I thought it was really funny. I thought it presented itself well. Um, Whenever older people are given a line, the challenge we have as movie viewers is if they're able to present that line as if they're not just given it to say, trying to be funny. These older people, they have to actually know how to present the joke, how to present the line, how to say something so it seems natural. Otherwise, it's just old people being given lines and it just doesn't come off that funny. And it's just a really torturous hour and a half. But this is not the case. There's some really good acting in this movie. Like the review says, it's kind of a good family tale and it deals with relationships a lot. So it really tries to drive that home. And so the jokes along the way kind of help alleviate from the serious story. And that's maybe why they are a little bit more funny. There are a lot of repeating things. There are a couple awkward times, but mostly it's funny the whole time. Yeah, since it has such a good cast, the characters along the way, they all kind of have to have their own purpose. The guys that the dad has lunch with and hangs out with, they're all pretty substantially good characters. They all have, excuse me, they all have their own kind of purpose. They all have their kind of own things to say, and that helps. The ladies are outstanding. The group of them, that's the theater group, they all have things that come back later. They all have their own kind of hidden agendas. This one guy that's kind of mean and kind of maybe a supervisor of the property. He ends up kind of flirting with one of the ladies in the troupe who likes this younger son of the movie. There's a lot going on, and movies like that are just good. We don't get them that often where this character has to do with that character, and this character, they have something going on, and they have something going on, and we don't get that all the time. And for this guy to do it in his debut of directing, I thought it was really fun. The story was good. Ends up, kind of lacking at the end with how serious it got, and then to not have conclusion of it. but I guess we're just led to think that this person ends up being healthy, and that's always a good thing. So that's fine. There's two, why I would give it a rating of R. There's two guys in the shower scenes that we just have to see this guy. It just comes out of nowhere. So I really don't like seeing that, and I kind of would have appreciated not seeing that. It would have been a lot cleaner movie. And so I'm just forewarning everybody that that's happening. So Humor Me is a really good movie. Probably not a lot of people have heard about it. It is this guy's debut. We haven't exactly heard of all these people in the movie, even though it says it's a stellar cast. Um, the girl that helps out with the theater group playing piano, she seems really familiar, but I can't tell you what she's from. It's just a really fun movie. There's not much wrong with this, and as you're watching that, you can tell. So I would just advise everybody to try and find this movie, try and give it a watch eventually. I think you'll really like it. I think you're going to really enjoy what's going on. It's a lot different movie than what I expected it to be. I expected it to be funny, but not what I was hit with. And it really grabs your attention and just kind of leaves you sitting there watching the movie. And I always appreciate movies like that. With the few things that are wrong, I'd really like to give this movie an A, but since it's kind of raw and kind of, I don't know, there's just a couple things here and there. I'm going to give this movie an A minus. It is on my A list, but it's an A minus. It's just on the border there, so I think it's worthy of it. It's really funny. It's really raw and authentic. It's better than Lady Bird in my opinion, and it's better than some of the comedy movies that get shoved down our throats. So it's a little bit more enjoyable, and I hope you all enjoy it. Look up Humor Me. My name is Danny. If you like this or any of my other reviews, try and give them a watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would, and enjoy your movies, guys. Thanks a lot.